Hey, writers. So, very exciting news today. We're starting a new little quick project, okay? Over the next 2 weeks, probably like a week and a half, you are going to write an excellent paragraph. And a paragraph is like 5 to 10-ish sentences. And I'm going to give you a topic, and I'm going to kind of tell you what to write. And I know this is not my usual style. I usually love to have you pick everything. But hey, here's the deal. We're in school, and sometimes you're going to be given a topic and you have to write to it. This is just real life. So I try not to do it too often, but this is a case where you are going to write something, and I'm basically going to give you the topic. The topic is, it's about profile of graduates, the profile of graduates traits, these ones. And you are going to pick one and write a paragraph to tell us how you display that trait, okay? And I have already picked out like the audience. It's going to be me and Mr. Ahmed and your parents, because these paragraphs that you are going to write are going to go on your report card, okay? This is going to be like a very official, documented kind of thing that stays in your file. So I hope you don't feel nervous, but this is a very important paragraph. So today, in your writing, we are going to brainstorm, right? We are going to really spend a day just like writing down some ideas, reading through the profile of graduates traits, doodling, sketching, writing down words that you feel like connect, right? Part of the really important part of the writing process is pre-writing, planning. We don't just jump right in and start drafting, right? We need to have a plan before we do that. So today is a planning day. So what you're going to do is, well, I have this in paper, but I have, it will be linked to the assignment sheet, a digital version of the profile of graduates traits. And you are going to use your writer's notebook, and you are going to spend some time just kind of playing around with these words, okay? So the first thing I want to do is just read through the profile of graduates traits really quickly. Here we see the profile of graduates traits. So starting from leadership, which says inspire and motivate others. That means what you do if you show leadership. Next is collaboration, purposeful and effective interaction with others. Third is individuality, self-development, confidence, and motivation. Next is open-mindedness, embrace and respect diverse ideas to refine perspectives, balance judgment, and inspire compassion. Balance is the next profile of graduate characteristic. Well-roundedness, focus, and sustenance of a healthy mental and physical lifestyle through an efficient and proficient use of time. Last in that column is integrity. That means a willingness and desire to do the right thing. Growth mindset is next. It means the belief that talents may be learned and perfected through perseverance. And finally is critical thinking, which means apply multiple perspectives and deep reasoning to real-world situations. So you have heard us use this language before. You have seen that poster, and all of our student shout-outs that we give during morning meeting always are based on a profile of graduates traits. So hopefully you kind of have some ideas in your head of what those words mean and how they connect to you. So your next step, and this is what you're going to do for your independent work today, set the timer for about 30 or 40 minutes and just do some brainstorming. So I did this the other day, and I'll just show you some of the stuff I wrote down. All right, so in my opinion, I feel that my strengths are leadership, open-mindedness, and balance. And so what I did was like, I thought of some good opening lines. Like for leadership, I said, not a ship, but if it was, I would be captain. Get it? Then inspire and motivate. So I wrote some things. Mrs. Loxton in writing, I inspired her. I motivate students to read. I ask questions and listen. I think that's a good thing for leadership. Okay. Then open-mindedness, I was kind of thinking like what do I know about open-mindedness? And I wrote, I once heard the phrase, don't be too open-minded, your brain might fall out. I don't believe this to be true. Then at previous times in my life, I kind of thought it's my way or the highway, but now I embrace the unknown and I try to keep an open mind. So that's kind of how I feel about this and how I show that I am open-minded. Then also balance. I wrote a lot about this and I drew this little sketch because I feel like balance sometimes feels like I'm spinning all these plates at the same time. And if I focus too much on one, the other ones start wobbling. And so I have to really give an even focus to all the different ones. So this is not anything I would publish, right? These are brainstorming ideas. These are some words. These are some like just kind of drawings and ideas of what I'm thinking. So your next step is to review the Profile of Graduates poster that is linked in the assignment sheet. Grab your writer's notebook, set a timer for 40 minutes and just write. Do some brainstorming, do some sketching, drawing. Think deeply about what these words mean, how they connect to you, and how do you feel. You don't have to do all the words, right? Pick like maybe 2, 3, 4 that you kind of connect to and start writing down those ideas. Because then when you move on to drafting, you can say, ooh, I have the best ideas for this one. I'm going to really develop this one profile of graduate traits in my paragraph. All right. Contact me if you have any questions. I'll talk to you soon.